Okay.
All right.
Hi, I'm Jess from GetYourRockOut. I'm here with Shaft of Steel. How are you finding it so far?
Good, yeah. We're having a cracking time, belting time. We played yesterday, enjoyed it, stuck around for another day, check out the other acts. Yeah, enjoying it, yeah.
How was your turnout yesterday? Did you feel it was good?
It's always a funny one when you're opening a festival because obviously people are just filtering in, they're ordering drinks, you're kind of there while they're walking past and they're checking you out, they maybe don't know you. But we had quite a few people down the front who were singing along and, chanting and like fist pumping and the rest of it. So yeah, it was good, and we found as the set went on and more people started filtering in, the response got better and better, louder and louder. We had one guy right at the front who was going absolutely nuts with his pint. I was like, yeah, good for you, mate. He was like head banging away. Like,
yeah. Lost half of his pint in the process.
Yeah, he did. Well, it's his own lookout, really. So, but yeah, I think for the pint that he lost, he made that money back by getting value for money from seeing Shaft of Steel. So, yeah.
So you valued the turnout. You feel like they gave a lot to your set, do you?
I think so. I mean, we only had a short set, 40-minute set. I mean, realistically, it was about 35 minutes we played with some classic Rob banter in between. So, yeah, I think we made the most of it. I think we just came down, gave it our all. Yeah, I sound like I'm answering an interview at the end of a football match. I need to say at the end of the day. At the end of the day, yeah, at the end of the day.
Okay, in the end.
It did. It did. Yeah, it was good.
It was a set of two halves.
So it started off a little bit different to how it ended, do you feel?
Yeah. Trying to get a football analogy in, basically. It doesn't make sense. We didn't have oranges in the middle or anything like that, orange slices.
So your review of the game was, you tried, it was different from the start to the end, you changed your game throughout the middle of the set, do you feel?
Yeah, so I was going to jump in there and lie and cover up Rob's football pun, but no, it was very consistent. Yeah, it was. Well, hey, it was very consistent all the way through. I thought we started off with the short, snappy number, then got into really melodic one, and then into the more proggy ones, and then threw in another snappy melodic one, and then ended on a big bombastic kind of metal riff-driven one, which was like kind of quite sing-along. So yeah, I think it was a good set, good opening set. If I'd have watched us, I would have been very, very impressed.
Brilliant.
But I would say that.
You would, naturally. So you've been around since 2007, is it? You've been around for quite a long period of time. You've just released your debut EP, and it's sold out, I believe?
It has, yeah.
Has that been a great response for you, has it not?
Yeah, so we've actually been around since 2004. Then we take our time. We all met at uni. Well, us three and Andy, the bass player, met at uni, and then we obviously went our separate ways after that. I went back to my hometown, took all the songs with me.
As you do, keep them close.
Yeah. Started up my old band that I used to have in sixth form. Where Adam, our other guitarist, he's from Kendal as well, so I was playing with him in a band for a few years after that. I left Kendal, went to Leeds for a while, wasn't really doing anything band-wise over there. Moved down to London, Garth was in London, so got in.
Him up along the way?
Yeah, well, Garth, obviously being from Shaft of Steel the first time around, I put a call out saying, anyone in the London vicinity wants to start up Shaft of Steel again. Garth got in touch, which was great, having Garth back on board. Yeah. Rob was in Germany at the time. This is why things take long, because we're all kind of spread out all over the place. So Rob was flying over for practices, and we were recording stuff, sending it over Dropbox, over the internet, like recording stuff remotely, and all coming back to me to mix it. So it was a long process getting the EP put together, because we were all in different places. We were getting to rehearse maybe once every month, every 2 months, every 3 months even, and it did take a while, but Rob's back in the UK now. The other guys they're committed, and they come down from Kendal and Sheffield to rehearse regularly. And yeah, and getting Dennis Ward on board last minute was great as well. Dennis, obviously from Pink Cream 69, Unisonic, really respected producer. He's singing backing vocals on the entire record along with Andy. He mastered it for us after I sent him the final mixes. yeah, and then the EP did sell out. It was amazing because we've been plugging away at it on and off for so long, and it's the first time we've really got a proper EP put together. And it was a guy called Rob Evans from Powerplay magazine, AOR Underground, picked up on it over Facebook, got in touch, said he wanted to review it, but put a little review about us in his column, and then the next month he put a full massive meaty paragraph in there. Yeah, full spread, very meaty. It just grew from there. Then Vega got in touch with us, asking if they wanted us to, if we could support them in London along with Newman. And we played that. We were quite apprehensive because we hadn't played a gig at Shaft of Steel for a long time. But we kind of all pulled it together, and it was great. It was amazing. And now, obviously, to be asked to play here as well, we really appreciate it. We definitely want to come back next year. I think it would be, if we've got the album ready by then, have something to promote. That's what we're working on now. You see, we're going immediately from this back to rehearsing, songwriting. Hopefully, by the end of the year, the album will be together. But yeah, the EP sadly is sold out now in CD form. They're all gone, but you can still buy it from shaftofsteel.com. There's a high quality, high res download, CD quality. Or iTunes if you want to do that, or I'd rather not Spotify because we don't get as much money, but whatever you prefer.
Preference optional.
Yeah.
That was a definitely sincere, subtle plug there. I really like that.
Yeah,
good.
I'm very sincere. I'm very, very sincere in every aspect of my life.
Subtle, honest. Can't ask for any more. So. It's taken quite a while, like a good wine. Like your EP has taken quite a while to come about. Do you feel like the time it's taken has made it a bit of a better record?
I feel our musical taste, have changed over the time. Since we formed, since we started writing material, our musical tastes have developed. I think that is reflected in the EP. First two songs on the EP. They're a bit heavier, they're a bit more riff-based, and then we're moving more onto a more AOR feel from the music. But it's been interesting, the reaction we've had from the different people that have listened to it and reviewed it, and the general feedback we've had has been that people really like the direction that we're going in, and we've been listening to that and working on that feedback. We're going to work towards producing more AOR stuff. And lots more melodic, heavy riffs, and a bit more progressive as well.
Yeah. Well, you were on the AOR stage, weren't you? So, naturally, AOR band.
That's it.
Yeah, quite. And also, we were on the cover CD of Classic Rock AOR on the Christmas edition, and that was really good for us as well. Got us a lot of exposure, distributed worldwide, through Team Rock. After that went out, I was getting emails from as far afield as Japan asking to order bulk orders to go and sell in someone's CD shop in like Tokyo or wherever. I was like, that's pretty amazing, and everyone picked up on the AOR more so than the metal and the prog influences. They're having fun over there.
So you did tell me before we did this interview that you do a few jingles. Will I be expecting one of those today, or am I not that lucky right now?
We can usually improvise them, can't we?
Well, we have an improv in the corner going on right now.
That's probably better. That's heat warming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably better getting heat to do your jingle than us. But
I think a jingle from you guys would be great.
Well, we can give that a shot.
Only if you want to. Don't feel pressured into it or anything. I was going to say about the whole distance thing with you. Do you feel it was quite easy for you to connect with the band, with you being in Germany and doing that over there?
It was difficult at first. We had spent so long before I moved out there working together, so we always had that connection there. I knew what people's in the band's expectations were, the kind of stuff that they would like. But yeah, it was tricky working over the internet, and it really slowed things down, kind of sending stuff back and forth, critiquing it, making changes, sending stuff again. But no, like you said before, I think it shows in the final product, and we're really happy with what's happened. And now that we're all back in the same country again, things are speeding up and gaining a little bit more momentum.
So great things from you later this year with your album, possibly another tour.
Hopefully, we want to get some more shows booked. We're looking into doing that now. Getting out and playing live is really why you want to be in a band in the first place. It's great. We love the creative process, the writing the songs, taking influences from other bands. You know, when a song starts coming together, that's amazing. It's one of the best feelings in the world. But there's no better feeling in the world, certainly speaking for myself, I'm sure the other guys would agree, than playing to a really receptive crowd who enjoy your music, and we want to be doing more of that. And so hopefully, you know, look out later this year, we'll get some shows booked, try and finish the album off, and take it from there, I think.
Brilliant. Are you here for the whole weekend then, all yous?
Back tomorrow. Yeah, we've been here since yesterday, so we're making a swift exit tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
How far is the drive again?
What was it, 6 hours or something, around that? Yeah, it's
7?
I dropped these guys off.
Gosh.
No, Western.
It's scenic though. It's very scenic. You know, I love coming to Wales and driving along very narrow turns round cliff edges. It certainly provides a bit of excitement. Yeah. You get, you know, some beautiful countryside, lots of sheep. No one was lying about the sheep. You know, I came here and I was like, yeah, okay, there are sheep in Wales. It is true. Lots of them. I've seen more sheep than people.
They do say they outnumber people by like a certain ratio. I think it's about 3 to 1, like 3 sheep per 1 person in Wales, you know.
They could be right.
The sheep are turning against us. Sheep are definitely turning against us. Well, it's all right, you know. Eat whatever you want. Sheep is pretty good though. Lamb's pretty awesome. Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your evening. It's great that you took the time out of your evening to come and see me.
Pleasure.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. I've said that quite a lot. But yeah, it's been really, really lovely chatting to you and hearing more about the band. Looking forward to great things. Brilliant. Cheers.
Cheers.